Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
Truth Nation, stand up. Tap in. Share your truth with the 1017 crew on 1017 FM and 1510 AM. W269DL. Milwaukee, a Milwaukee Black media company.
Good afternoon, Milwaukee. Punch that clock, man. It is now time for you to check in on your lunch break on the Truth 101.7 FM with your homeboy, Ray Nitty.
What it do? And maybe Shannon.
There she go. There she go. Shannon, how you feeling, man? How you feeling? It's been a long weekend.
It do feel like a long weekend. I feel like it's been too long since we've been here on the lunch break, man. I started to miss them people.
Man, we had it was a pretty eventful weekend, Shannon. I wish you was in Milwaukee to experience it. Yeah, it was Juneteenth.
Listen, I feel left out. I feel real sad about it, but the Truth Nation family held it down.
Held it down, man. We was in the parade. Me, Meech, and Sierra got to represent Truth in the parade. Handing out.
Y'all was throwing out beads, or people don't do that?
No, you know what? They I'm glad they moved away from that, man, because they used to just toss candy at the people like it was like peasants beneath me. Here, candy. So I'm like, man, I'm glad they moved away from just throwing the candy at folks and putting it in bags now and handing it out. But we gave out sunglasses and wristbands and Juneteenth flags. So that was pretty fun, man. It was a long march. Then had to march back to the car to to pick up the whip, man. Then it was Father's Day. As a matter of fact, we broadcast live before we move on to Father's Day. We broadcast live from Juneteenth. We got to talk to a bunch of people, Shannon.
Who pulled up to the booth?
So Big Frank pulled up when I was there. That was super dope. The Milton House, I think Milton House pulled up. We I think I'm saying it right. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. They pulled up. They talked about being one of the only licensed underground railroad facilities in the state of Wisconsin, if I'm not mistaken.
That's big.
Yeah, they talked about that. Who else pulled up? Then we had Prince Hall Masonry and the Eastern Stars pull up, the Grand Master Sean A. James Sr. and Tierra Thomas, were the matron of the Eastern Stars, pulled up and shared a bunch of information about how people could get involved, some things that was going on. We're going to have to get them in studio one of these days, man. What was Juneteenth like for you, Shannon?
Man, I ended up working on Juneteenth, just, working on other work, just keeping busy out here, out here by myself.
So you wasn't free on Juneteenth is what it sounds like.
I was not a free woman.
You was not. I was not a free woman.
I was not a free woman.
Zach starting
stuff.
At
y'all posting stuff like I was looking at y'all post stuff like y'all celebrate y'all's because I ain't got mine. No.
Oh man.
But yeah, I just worked and watched y'all celebrate, so that was good. I feel like if I would have gotten outside, they probably would have had plenty of stuff going on, but didn't get outside.
Oh, good, man. Don't forget the number to call is 833-212-1017. That is 833-212-1017. Or you could check us out on the YouTube app or YouTube, the Lunch Break, or Truth 101.7 FM on your radio stations. Man, we saw some.
Hey, Ray, don't forget to tell them to go ahead and hang with us on Facebook, though. Hold on now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Check me. Go ahead. Tell them where we at,
Hold
Shannon.
On,
don't go anywhere.
Man, we on Facebook too. We on Facebook too. Make sure you guys go ahead and like our Facebook page. It's the Lunch Break. Ray and Shannon. It's the same logo that you guys see on YouTube and everywhere else. So make sure you guys hang with us on there. We building a little community up. You know what I'm saying? We doing good.
Yeah,
I think so.
We almost had like 500 people in a week, man. We almost had 500 people in a week, man. So
I like.
What was that, Shannon? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm sorry. I said if y'all like these conversations, we keep them going over there. So.
Absolutely. And if you got pictures you want to post in there, please post them. If you got ideas, and we going to be taking care of somebody lunch in there. This is not on the truth. This is totally on Ray and Shannon. So do not hold the truth accountable for anything. Mm-hmm. This is just on us. So if you're in there, go and join the page. It's free to enter the page. It's not a private page. So sign up, man. We saw some truth listeners. We got to meet Al in person, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Al. What? Al pulled up on us, on me and Meech, man. We saw Al.
That's right.
You ever
I love that.
You ever thought somebody was gonna look like something else and then they just look totally different?
The voice don't match the face?
Man, it don't, man. I thought Al was
really,
man, Al like this big, strong, like. Oh. I'm like, Al, knock myself out, man. Let me. I see why
Al said he'll pick them words up. Yeah.
Man, Al strong as a fool, man. He shook my hand hard as a fool. That was like, what was that, Friday? We was like in a Matrix. But no, it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful to be out there, Juneteenth, seeing everybody, Black love, Black excellence. Yeah. The young people, seeing the parade, seeing the vendors.
You met Al, right?
Yeah, we did. We was just talking about that, Zach. We was just talking about that. I was telling them how strong Al shook my hand, almost pulled my arm out of socket. But no, it was good. it was good to see some folks, man. We definitely want to meet more people. We want to meet more people, interact with people, man, interact with folks. What else we have before we get rolling? Oh, we'll have some updates from Larry and the cleanup with the young people for the warehouse. So we'll be getting some dates from him coming up this week, if I'm not mistaken, and a phone number where people could call if they're interested in volunteering or participating or, being a mentor. So looking forward to that. Man, Shannon, what else you got for us? I'm pulling up this read right here, this news read I wanted us to get into.
Okay. So what did you do for Father's Day, Ray? How was your Father's Day? We didn't really get into Father's Day.
No, we did not get into So Father's Day was pretty chill for me, man. I actually got to I slept in till like 9:45. Let's start there. So that just felt amazing.
I know that's right.
So it's been a long like 3 weeks, man. These weeks been going crazy. But then I just, went to Famous Dave's. Wife took me to Famous Dave's, had a 2-meat combo.
I know that's right.
That was crazy.
No meat sweat.
Oh my God.
He said, give me the 2-meat combo, hold the sweat.
Famous Day.
and then after Famous Dave's, went and got some socks, man. I enjoy.
Oh.
First of all, I'm at the age now where socks is a luxury.
What?
So yeah, socks is a luxury. On Christmas, I look forward to like re-upping on socks for the year, bro. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to give me a gift, you could give me some socks, and I truly appreciate it, cause I run through socks. Yeah, I got the feet of 1,000 men. You understand?
Oh.
So I run.
Oh, that was different.
I run through socks like crazy, man. To the point I be using my wife's socks and my son's socks, and she's sick of me
That's
using
why they
her
be
socks.
giving you socks. Exactly. They're
Yeah,
like, let me get this man some socks. Good.
So that's why I request them. That's why I request socks, man.
Yeah.
So went and got some
if y'all
socks.
want me out of yours, give me some.
And I went and got some sweatpants. Got some joggers. So yeah, man, it was smooth. It was smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, and my kids got me some new cologne too. Paco Rabanne, The
Ooh.
Million by Paco Rabanne. Actually, one of my favorite scents. Actually, I got it
That's
on
what's
today.
up.
Did you
That's
smell it,
what's
Zach?
No, that's so last year.
Hey, but that doesn't mean it's not good.
You said that's so last
That's
thing.
So
like-
last summer.
Actually, respectfully, young man. Respectfully, young boy. Paco
Young
was
buck.
probably 5 summers ago if we keeping it 100.
Even worse.
But that don't mean it's not good though. That's like telling
So
somebody
what's in this summer?
this. I don't know. Obviously, I don't, because I requested Paco. I requested 1 million.
Look.
What's in this summer? What's in
Oh,
this
yeah, I'm
summer?
gonna have to get back to y'all on that.
Okay, it looked like Creed
Look,
been making
Zach just talking.
been making a run. Creed been making a run.
And what is
but
it called? Baccarat?
Paco
Is that what
Yeah,
it's
Rabanne.
called?
Baccarat, that's yeah.
Oh yeah, Baccarat.
Everybody talks about that one.
Man, I haven't had that one. I am trying to pull this up. Fathers. Oh, we was talking about Father's Day, Shannon. We was talking about fathers.
Yep.
And you had asked me something this morning
Mm-hmm.
about
I think it was the importance
Yeah.
of fathers being in the household. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, what would you say that importance is? I think last week, honestly, like we touched on a lot of that, right?
Mhm.
With the boys not having any guidance, with
Mhm.
them essentially following 9-year-old children into destruction or leading them into destruction. It's just
Mhm.
like a cycle of the blind leading the blind. So I thought that was a good point to make right now. Like, well, what do you think the importance of having like male role models, like not even father figures essentially, but like strong male role models in the household?
I think it's super important because they are able to show what representations of, and not just having men in the household, right? But the right representation of what that looks like. Because one would say my father was in the household, quote unquote, right? But what type of environment did that man provide or create in said household? And I think we leave the conversation too open to just, oh, men got to be in the household, because they could be in the household and not
Yes.
be present. You feel me?
Or
And-
the wrong type of men, and they'll cause more destruction than they do.
Absolutely.
Like a lot, and I feel like that's where people get it wrong. I'd rather have nobody than somebody causing more harm than good inside the household. So I think that's a number one point for sure.
Absolutely. So the environment that men create, it could be positive or negative. We talked about last week, as you stated as well, not just the boys that was misguided for breaking into the warehouse, but uh guys taking advantage, or the weird family members taking advantage of young people in fatherless households or so forth. Or even we hear about, women leaving their kids with a boyfriend, and the boyfriend couldn't control his emotions or something like that, and discipline the kid in a way, or beat the kid. Let me not even say discipline, because they are doing bodily harm to these kids that, people leave them in the care of these men. So I think it's very important to have the right type of male figure in the household. So that's what I would say to that question, Shannon.
Well, I do know we have to head off to break soon. So before we go, I would like to remind you all to call in, text in. Ray, what's that number again?
833-212-1017. The number is 833-212-1017. Don't go anywhere. You are listening to The Lunch Break on The Truth, 101.7 FM, with your boy Ray Nitty and my homegirl, maybe Shannon.
Don't go anywhere.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at NHTSA.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jakimick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakimick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
This sound like something that was on the Sinners.
Welcome back to the lunch break on Truth 101.7 FM with your boy Ray Nitty and my homegirl, maybe Shannon. She said it sounded like something that was on Sinners.
Said,
That's easy for you.
Right. We talking about the importance of fathers in the household, and not just fathers in general, but the right type of fathers, because a man could be present in the household and be creating an environment that is completely unhealthy and not conducive to a healthy household, a healthy environment. So yeah, Shannon, I'd like you to dive in more to that.
yeah, like we were saying before the break, I do believe choosing the right people. Like, I don't want people to get it misconstrued. Like, I'm like, just having a piece of man or any type of man in the household is a good look. But I do understand how having the right men around can affect, like, how, like, first of all, it affects their confidence, it affects their leadership skills and things of that nature. But like I just mentioned, having the wrong people can also have horrible effects as well. I just think it's kind of crazy how, like, a lot of us aren't used to seeing, like, male figures in the household. It's funny because a few years ago, like, this was a while ago actually, because anyways, like, at Pick and Save, like, I remember this because I thought it was so weird. Like, my dad, like, was at Pick and Save and I ran into him at Pick and Save. So you speak and talk to your father. And I'm talking to my dad, and this young dude came past, like, dang, old buck, oh, what is old head or something like that? You like him young, huh? I was like, what? like what?
Yeah, that brother
And it
starving.
was crazier. Right. But what's crazier to me was, like, I understand if, like, it's a young father. My dad is older. Like, they was 40 when they had me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the age difference is there. So why was that the first thing that they even thought was happening in that situation? It's just like, we really not used to people having dads or something. I was like, dang, what? Like, we just having a normal conversation. This is my father.
Man, that or we getting, has society gotten accustomed of seeing older men with, like, younger girls?
It must be, because I had to be in mid 20s at the time, probably late 20s, and my dad late 60s. Like, bro, be serious.
Yeah,
But I think so. Like,
I think society has created this atmosphere, and it's crazy how this kind of goes back to what we were talking about last week on how young people are over sexualized, and young people are over sexualized. They're exposed to too much. You have older men preying on young people, vulnerable women, to satisfy their sick needs and urges and so forth. And one would say, oh, she 19. It's like, man.
it's like it's still predatory behavior, because at that age, they don't know enough. They have not seen enough to know what type of game you running, or to know, like, you are giving them the bare minimal.
Man,
So,
absolutely. And it's like,
that kind of reminds me.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go
Finish your
ahead.
thought, because it's gonna go on a whole different tangent. No. Let's go into a whole case study.
No, because I was getting ready to go on a tangent myself, so you could tangent first.
So I don't know if you, like, are seeing this news, but, like, in Baton Rouge, I want to say there's a 14-year-old boy. I want to say 14 to 16, 14, 15, 16, one of those three ages, a teenage boy that has been missing for a little while. And they just arrested a 51-year-old man, I want to say. Like, this is happening right now out of Baton Rouge. They just arrested the 51-year-old man. And all the details have not come out yet. But what is happening surrounding that case is an emancipated minor, a 16-year-old girl. They said that the 15-year-old, we're going to say 15 to meet in the middle. The 15-year-old boy went to go see her, and when he arrived, she was arguing with the 51-year-old, who I guess because of a witness testimonies and stuff like that, people have now been coming out about who she was dating. So she was dating this 51-year-old man. He pays her rent, he takes her shopping, buys her things. And I guess she also was dating the 15-year-old at one point. And I think he might have stepped in between the argument. So that's speculation. Not all the details have come out. But what is pretty much for certain right now is there's a 16-year-old girl that was emancipated that was dating a 50-something-year-old man. And this 15-year-old boy that went to visit her has come up missing.
So now
so that's what that reminds me of.
Yeah. So quick going to the chat. Somebody said that's my brother Z is the best. That song went over both of their heads. Like, no, it didn't, fam. Like, just because we ain't react to it like it was reggae don't mean that.
No, that went over y'all heads.
I know. That's Kanye. Come on.
But what's it called?
It was on the Bully album.
But what's it called?
That don't mean it went over my head. I heard it.
What is the song called?
What's the name of the song, Zach?
Father.
Okay, cool. Okay. It went over our head. Look, Zach got it.
What was it called?
I wish the camera was on. I wish the camera was on Zach's face right now so he can understand. So
They're
people can
probably knocking
understand.
everything
Like,
over there.
like I just gave him a bar. You're right. I missed that one.
I'll drill y'all. Stop playing with my name.
I'm sorry.
I said no more.
I'm sorry. All right, Robert. My bad. It did go over my head.
Robert.
It did go over my head. But they'll never say no when we do catch them. That's funny though. Always want to point out your
Celebrate our
flaws,
win.
not your greatness. E. Wright says my dad lived in a separate house from me and my siblings and never missed a beat. He always showed up and gave us his time. A father is biological, but a dad is a relationship. Being a dad requires that you show up, love, teach, empower, protect, guide, etc. I am thankful that I have a dad, not a father. Best fathers become dads through their daily actions, not just their DNA. That's actually some amazing, some great insight right there because, people say, oh, you got to be present in the household. And, I could walk back on that notion, saying that, you don't have to necessarily be in a relationship with the mother, but how you show up is extremely important. You show up with respect, love, nurturing, and guidance. I think that's extremely healthy as well because I do think it's important that young people, kids see, healthy relationships with their parents, even if the parents aren't together, because it has become normalized to see a lot of the discourse and the fighting and things of that nature. What's your thoughts on that, Shannon?
Right. It looks like we have Marlon on the line, and he wants to chime in on that. Marlon, what's up?
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Good, Marlon. How you doing?
I did some research. Cool. I did some research back in the day, and most young boys have some kind of role model in their life. The problem is the role model positive or negative? And like you were saying, just because a man is in a house, biological or not, doesn't mean it's a positive thing for the young boy. So we have to remember that.
Yep.
The other thing you were talking about, the whole situation with the sexual issues in young women and older men, part of that study was that these young women don't have father figures. So a lot of times they're looking for father figures. So they look for older men to support them or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of it as well. I think especially here in Milwaukee, we have an issue in Milwaukee, which is kind of a under rug issue where there's a lot of these grown men, 20, 30, 40, 50 years old, who are having sex and getting these young girls, 14, 15, 16, 18-year-old pregnant, and nobody takes care of the baby. So that's an underlying issue in Milwaukee that a lot of people don't talk about, but it's out there, and it happens a lot. Hey, and you talking about songs, have you ever heard of Ed O.G. and the Bulldogs, Be a Father to Your Child? That's a good song. All right, fellas, and sorry, fellas, not just fellas, but ladies, you got to take care for today.
Thank you, Marlon. Thank you, Marlon. Thank you, Marlon. Yeah.
Shout out to Marlon.
Yeah, I think
Look, I don't identify as anything. You can call me a fella.
Shannon is a wild
I don't
boy.
mind being called a fella. I'm a wild boy.
I don't mean I ain't called
Bet
a
that,
fella.
gang.
Man, don't go anywhere, y'all. You are live on the lunch break on the Truth 101.7 FM. We'll be right back.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot fast and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day, when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org.
Hey yo, be a father. If not, why bother, son? A boy can make them, but a man can raise one. If you did it, admit it, and stick with it. Don't say it ain't yours, cause all women are not whores. 90% represent a woman that is faithful. Ladies, can I hear it? When a girl gets pregnant, her man is
Thank
gonna
you.
run around. Dissing her for now, when it's born, he wants to come around. Talking at him, sorry for what I did. And all of a sudden, he now wants to see his kid. She had to
Welcome back, y'all. To the lunch break, man. Hope y'all eating good. Hope you got something light to drink with your lunch, man, to wash it down with. We digesting some topics about fathers today, Shannon. What you got on the menu today, Shannon?
Yeah. Speaking of families, American Family Insurance is a proud sponsor of The Truth. For almost 100 years, they've been committed to helping families protect what matters most: your home, your vehicle, and the dreams you are building every single day. And if you're part of The Truth audience, you already know you work hard for yours. That's why having the right protection in place matters. American Family helps you stay ready for whatever life brings so you can focus on moving forward. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly with American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Man, that was pretty tasty, man. Make sure y'all get y'all some insurance.
Thank you.
That was on the menu today, y'all. Serving that up, man.
Menu.
So
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Last caller was pretty dead on. I think our last caller was pretty dead on. I think so.
Yeah,
I mess with that.
100%.
Yeah.
I wanted to. How much time we got? We got like half an hour left, Shannon. It's a couple things I wanted us to talk about. Have you seen? Okay. Before we switch, we have Blake. Wanted to talk about fathers. Blake, how you doing?
Man, I'm blessed, man. How you doing?
I'm all right. Blake.
I'm here.
Yes.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's how you feeling today?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I'm riding through like 388th and Capitol, but I'm good.
Oh, 388th and Capitol. You way out. Way out west.
Yeah, I'm deep out. Man, I'll be in Delafield. I'll be in Hartland. I'll be everywhere, man. Wherever that paper take me in this league, when I get that paper made and I get home, I'm good.
Yeah, man. You just be careful on that road, man.
Especially in Delafield.
Yeah.
I got my L. That's one thing. I got a car, and my cousin be like, "Hey, man, you don't have no plates." I said, "I got license.
I can dig.
And I got insurance, and I got registration."
Man,
So
I'm glad you ain't riding dirty, man. I'm glad you're right.
I mean, I've never ridden dirty. Even when I was young, I never ridden dirty.
Man, shouts
out to
you, man. What's your comments on fathers this morning for us?
Fathers is when I grew up, it was the 70s. I was born in 71. I'll be 55 this year, God's will. And my dad, he had a crew. Everybody had jobs. Everybody hustled. Everybody took care of their family. Lights went out. Lights got back on. They didn't go out. We had candles. We listened to the radio, watch the TV on the radio, go to the drive-in, go to my cousin's house around the corner, my godmama's house. It was a unit. And then, like I said, if you were a weak vessel, when the drugs were always around, heroin, cocaine, liquor, whatever. But whatever the vice is that destroys a family or keeps it together, my dad left when I was 15, and then once I became a father when I was like 21. Now, like I said, I got 3 girls and three boys, and I'm 55. I still feel like a little kid. But then we just had 4 generations. This past Father's Day weekend, my mother's family, her mama had 12 girls and 2 boys. Now we have like 30 boys, 6 girls, and like we just spent the Hopkins, Simmons, Blake, Lewis family just spent 4 generations together for 72 hours, and it was beautiful to be with all my little cousins, all their wives just walking around, and all my little cousins, me and cousins got their 4 and 5, 1, 2, 3 kids or whatever, or waiting on their kids to come. I got 6. None of mine came, but that's besides the point because they always around and they doing hair. One in Phoenix, they got their own lives. They were at work, but it's a self-contained unit. All 6 of my kids talk to themselves every day. They're in the group chat. I made sure that my dad was married to my mom, and then when they got divorced, I didn't get no prom help when I was 15, 16. I didn't get no more school clothes. My dad chose to be selfish. I used to be selfish. Then you learn to be selfless. Then you give. And then, I didn't give and now I do. I always got love, but, if you care and you selfless and you have emotions, like being cold-hearted, like, you so cold-hearted, like, so what? But then you have emotions for your children. But like for young men, like all my little cousins, like, cuz, you okay? I got like 6 of them that come check on me. And I got 6 of them that be like, they just watching me. But they all know I'm a stand-up dude. That's why my daughter's getting married on my birthday weekend. In September. October 2nd, my birthday September 7th. Then I got when I went to Georgia in 04 to 09 to do the NFL and to work at, I was in Georgia from 04 to 09. I went to college for massage therapy, physical therapy, and nursing and teaching. And that's why I was doing daycare. I was nursing. I was working at the Georgia Dome. I was doing the Falcons. I was doing the Bulldogs. And then I went to Jacksonville. Then I went to Memphis. And I came home and did the Indianapolis, did the Packers, then the Summerfest. And then they was like, man, the Packers will love you. So I did the Bucks. And then I did the Rays for 27 years. Okay, I'm wrapping it up, man, because you're the one said that I was uncomfortable on the phone. Like, just let me tell you, fathers are important, and I'm always there. I don't have step-kids. So anybody come across my line, I show them how to be a man.
Man, appreciate it, Blake. Appreciate it, Blake, man. Blake was sharing his story, man, and on how, the examples that he had and he saw and the principles that he implemented. And it sounded like they came from a big family. Like they came from
That's impressive. I was like 30.
Man,
that's a big family.
I was like, wow.
And keeping people together, that's definitely impressive. No, for real, everybody pulling up.
Man, straight up. How can we resolve this? But no, shouts out to healthy fathers in the homes, man. I'm sure we'll be talking about this topic some more. What we got in the chat? Some men need to understand this is from Strawberry Passion. Some men need to understand that providing monetarily is not the same as being present. They caps lock present and they caps lock raising a child / children. Speaking from my father not being present, but thought providing money was sufficient. And Jasmine says, Zach pissed. He wasn't upset. It was a miss on my part. But yeah, that is true. Like some people think because they give money that's enough. Mm-hmm. Oh, I pay my child support and that's enough. And then some of these child support checks be disrespectful.
Man, imagine trying to live, and then they be thinking you going to get crab legs and going on vacation with they $200, and $200 is on the high end of the things I've heard. Man, you be getting $56 a month.
Man, I've seen like $12 before somebody posted it.
Like, man, and they really act like she put me on child support. She trying to ruin my life.
Man,
pay your $12, bro. And then they'll stop seeing their kid. Like, well, I pay child support. I ain't doing nothing else. Like, bro.
Right.
Like, that ain't even a stance to take. Like, you genuinely are harming a child at this point. Like, there's nothing in this world that could keep me away from parenting my child. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like she said in the chat, money and being present is so different, because studies have shown those conversations when people are just taking the trash out together, people walking a dog together, those are some of the strongest conversations you're going to have. Seeing your kid randomly once a week and taking them to the movies, that's not going to create a bond. That's not going to create those type of conversations that have to be had to build somebody up or to raise a person, or to make them comfortable enough to come to you with like their innermost secrets or advice they might need from you. So I definitely feel that. And I don't know. It's just sad to think that a lot of people think like that. Like, oh, well, I paid my $12.
And that's why it's a waiting list for Big Brother Big Sister program, because cats think because they paid their $12, they did their part. So
man, it's definitely important. Look, I got a chosen baby father as we speak.
A chosen? What does that mean?
Oh, that was different.
What is that?
What do you mean by that?
Right. Thank you, Zach.
Look, this is why. Look. I'm like, this is why I got. Look, so this is how it all went down. Let me take you back. Look, so listen.
Okay.
In my mind, these people got baby daddies that they know ain't right, and you fall in love, unfortunately, with a person that is unreliable, disrespectful, probably will never hand down any life lessons that are worth anything, and probably won't pay their $12 in child support, right? So once upon a time, I went on a date with this guy, and I was like, this is a pretty cool guy. But I was like, if we dated, we'd probably kill each other. We would not get along in that aspect. But like, we just did, like, it was more so like a brother-sister vibe. Like,
okay,
I respect you. I feel like you're a good person. I genuinely did think like, okay, your morals is in check. Like, perfect person, but just not for me. People think like just because, you know, a person is attractive and a good person, that's your person. And I'm open to understanding that's not the case. But one day, you know, we ended up becoming really good friends still. And one day I was like, listen, if I hit a certain age and I want a kid, look, and these eggs can't get frozen, buddy.
These eggs fried.
What if these eggs is fried? I was like, you actually a dope person, like a cool individual, a great leader. I'm like, you let me borrow a baby.
Borrow a baby is crazy.
Let me borrow some. So we got this, like, it ain't even a running joke. It's like a countdown. Like, listen, if you single and I'm childless and end up wanting a child, we got an agreement, because I think we would co-parent greatly, and I think he would be a great role model. Look, that's better than falling in love with a bum. And being
so
like,
that's
I'm
what
just...
you mean by chosen.
Exactly.
It's like
exactly.
You got one
People
in
get
the
to a
cut,
point,
just ready to soft launch if need be.
No, that's a hard launch.
Look, let me get a.
You said that's a hard launch?
That's a hard launch.
That's actually premeditated.
The idea is
She
we
got the
wouldn't even be
release
together.
date.
We would just co-parent. We got the release date.
We're gonna drop this this album coming out. We got
I feel like a lot of times people get desperate and they be like, I'm just gonna have a baby by whoever. I just want a baby. A baby gonna fix my life.
Man,
I'm like, if I ever get there, at least I got in my head a good man, Savannah.
I be feeling like sometimes, we'll say that's for another topic, but I be feeling sometimes people be having kids as accessories, and we'll talk about that another time, to dress them up like the baby daddy that they don't like. But we got Winky Blue. We got Winky Blue that want to comment about fathers. Winky, how you doing?
Hey, good afternoon to you, brothers.
How you doing, boss?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
I'm blessed, man. Yeah, I'm blessed. I was listening to the lady talk, and she was saying that nothing could keep her away from her offspring. Absolutely not nothing. Well, in a perfect world, perhaps. But there are women that don't want to have nothing to do with the baby's father because they probably got moved on with their life, got another man, or maybe they even got another woman. I don't know. But they don't want the man in the baby's life that way. But they'll take the little child support, like you said, $14 a month. And the reason why a lot of those checks are so small, because dude probably got 5 or 6 babies somewhere else or in that household. You know, then it would be a little bit bigger. But most of the time they got kids in other places, and they spread all of the wealth around. And it might not be that much wealth because he might just be making $18 an hour, you know. Spread that little check out, and you got $26 for child support, which is better to just let dude bring some money over there, you know. But in most cases, the women don't want to have nothing to do with the man. Now, she was just also saying that she got a guy that she might consider having a child by because he's shown himself to be a reputable guy and, a stand-up kind of guy. Now, if she hasn't been intimate with that guy already, believe you me, sister, that's just his representative that he's representing himself as. Because when you really, really get to know him and waking up and looking at him in the morning or calling him on the phone, all of that good stuff, and now if you've already been there with him, then that's a different case. But in most men case, we working to get that, we working to get up on something. So, my representative is going to be on good behavior all the time. If I know you feel good about me opening the door, I'm going to open the door for you. But, that's temporary. That's temporary. I'm not, if doing these things for you, I know will please you, that's only my representative that I'm displaying until I accomplish what I want.
We gonna Shannon. I wish y'all could see Shannon's face right now. Shannon, we gonna. I want you to get back in. I want you to respond to this when we come back from this break, Shannon. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on the Truth 101.7 FM, the lunch break with Ray Nitty and Shannon. Shannon got something to say.
Don't go anywhere.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flysshf.org and ask for an application.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. Improving lives so everyone can thrive. Where more people can gain access to health care and nutritious food for their tables. Where more community members can benefit from financial education and get connected to local resources for housing support. And where children are given more chances to reach their full potential. Community is where we find our strength and where we share our hope. United is the way. Visit unitedway.org.
Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. Be a millionaire.
I don't play no games. Welcome back to the lunch break on Truth 101.7 FM, located in the heart of downtown, live from the American Family Insurance Studios. This is lunch break with Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon. Shannon, I want you to. I know we're gonna take our time on this one, but we got Al. Let's talk to Al real quick, Shannon, and I'm gonna let you take us home and respond to all of those things he said. Al, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. The only thing I'm gonna tell you: choose wisely, live your life, and every man you meet doesn't have to nut in you. Maybe on you, but not in you, and reserve your guts. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Oh my God. And that's the truth.
And that's what I was trying to say. Al brought it right there. You got to choose wisely. People get mad when you actually make a confident choice. Right?
Al said, every man don't got a nut in you, maybe on you. I'm going to be quiet for the remainder of this show, Shannon, and I would love for you to respond to all the things that was said by Brother Winky. Because he said a lot.
Listen, I respect. He said a lot, so I respect your opinion and might need your guidance to keep up with what he said. I think the first point that he made was some men would like to be in their child's life, but you have baby mamas that have boyfriends now, and the child support is so low because two person. That leads us to that.
Dang, 1 second, Shannon. I'm experiencing some technical difficulties with the board here real quick. You there with me, Shannon? You here? You back?
I'm here.
Okay. Let's try that again, Shannon. Something was going on with the board back here.
Got you. All right. So, yeah, I just feel like having multiple baby mamas isn't a burden for the woman to carry, right? That's on you. And like we said before, it's not always monetary that is the highlight. It's the time that you spend. And a lot of times I feel like baby mamas, when they don't want you around anymore because they have a new man, it's normally because you think, because I'm your baby mama, you deserve XYZ, or you deserve more than a co-parenting relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
An effective co-parenting relationship is actually easy when the other person isn't expecting to be treated as a wife still or a husband still, or like, oh, well, you gonna respect me as like your boyfriend almost. When it's literally like, hey, you can meet my new boyfriend. We can all hang out. When people have like those adult conversations, I think things tend to go a lot smoother. And sometimes it is hard to have those adult conversations, but it is worth having or trying. And when I said like nothing can take me away from my child, I mean that. A lot of people won't even fight for their kids, even if it means like going to the courts. People, I don't want to get them people in my business. I don't care who got to be in my business when it come to my kid. I don't care what I got to do. Look, I'll be in jail before somebody rip me away from my baby. And it's on like men and women. If you have so many kids out here in this world that you cannot fight for one, that sounds like a personal issue. Moving onward. Look.
All right, move. Checking the boxes here.
Checking the boxes.
Real quick, Shannon, you got some fans on the text chat. I just need to read these to you. He said, "What it do? My name is Javon. I think Shannon is so fine, and I want to dedicate a song to her. Let Me by Victoria Monet." And I'm ready to freestyle for Z again. He said, if she's single, I am too. He said, you so fine, you could be in a Tupac video since she from the West Coast. She ain't from the West Coast, she from Milwaukee. You messing up, Jovan. West Coast, I'm a hard-working Virgo man, 46, single, no kids, and work. Shannon, you got the text lines lighting up. So we got 2 more minutes, and we're going to figure out who Jovan is a little later.
Listen,
but he mentioned
we could do a fundraiser.
Right, oh, my gosh, Shannon is crazy. He mentioned also about you saying that you already had a chosen baby daddy, or chosen and he said he feels like, oh, that's just that guy is putting on so he could get what he need to get out of you, essentially like sleep with you is what I felt like he was saying, if I'm not mistaken, Zach.
Right.
What's your response to that? I know we only got about 2 minutes, but I'll let you out.
So quick, I just feel like that's a very toxic thought pattern in a lot of our communities, that men and women cannot be friends if you're not getting something out of the situation sexually. And that needs to be visited, and that needs to be talked about a lot deeper, because I've known this man for 5+ years and no, we have not been there yet. And we've decided together, man, that ain't gonna happen. He's dated and been in relationships. I've dated and been in relationships, and we are genuinely friends. And like I said, it takes a lot for me to be like, you know what, this guy is a good guy. And if push came to shove and I felt so desperate that I need a baby from somebody, I'm not going to just lay down with any old body and ruin my life. I would rather have a baby with somebody that I know is a stand-up guy, so it's not my representative. And I will also say, when I'm dating, I run a real tight program. I run a strict ship around here. So they going to open them doors after and before they get it. Or I'm going to be in the easy solution to them not doing it is me leaving. I'm never one of them people that's like, oh, he didn't open the door. What happened to him? Oh, I know what happened to him. He stopped opening that door and he's gone. He's been dismissed. So people open the doors for me before and after. Where they don't exist in my world. So.
And you heard it live right here on the lunch break. The Truth 101.7 FM. Your homeboy Ray Nitty and my homegirl, maybe Shannon. Shannon crazy, yo. I am, if y'all knew, but Shannon don't play around, man. Don't call up here on no mess, because she's gonna put you on some stress.
Oh, that was different.
The program is tight around
I just be
here.
being honest. I run a strict ship.
Don't go anywhere, y'all. Manon and the Grapevine is up next on the Truth 101.7 FM. Shannon, holla at me.